Hello, thanks so much for being here. Welcome to Zenful Conversations. We are here in this community every single day, and we are in year 6. So thanks for hopping on by and sprinkling your love here, listening to this message today that we're offered by Mark Nepo in his Book of Awakening. That's what we're taking a look at this year. Um, you don't need to buy the book because we are here every single day, but it's a great book to have. I love it. The Book of Awakening. What an awesome conversation to have this year about awakening. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo, New York Times best-selling book, described to us as having the life you want by being present, by being present, by being present to the life we have. How powerful. And the message we are offered today, this day number 2064, yes, indeed, days in a row. Day number 2064 is titled A Silent Teacher. A Silent Teacher. A Silent Teacher. Only when I stop collecting evidence do the stones begin to speak. I want to speak to something very dear and obvious that has taken me my whole life to truly learn. We have touched on it elsewhere. More than knowledge, which I believe in, it involves knowing. I've always been a reader. The world's opened by honest voices throughout the ages have saved me from confusion and loneliness time and time again. I have also spent roughly 40 of my 49 years in school, either as a student or a teacher. Not by chance, however, the classroom has enlarged over time to living of life itself. So not by chance, the classroom has enlarged over time to the living of life itself. And the teaching has involved less and less instructing and more of the asking of simple things, the secret of their simplicity. So let's hear that again. So the classroom has enlarged over time to the living of life itself. And the teaching has involved less and less instruction and more the asking of simple things, the secret of their simplicity. But what I really want to say is that astonishingly, the reward for truth after all this way is not justice or knowledge or expertise. Though these things may happen, but joy. And the reward for kindness is not goodness or being thought well of, or even having kindness returned, though these things may happen too. No, the reward for kindness as well is joy. Joy. Pure joy. After the hard years of getting a doctorate, after studying on my own hundreds of sacred texts from so many different paths, I have learned that the blessing for experiencing oneness is not the strength or clarity that arrives with it, but more deeply a peace from peace, Peace, from dividedness. I have learned, let's see, wow, this is one long sentence here. So let's see. After the years of getting a doctorate, the hard years of getting a doctorate, after studying on my own hundreds of sacred texts from so many different paths, I have learned that the blessing for experiencing oneness is not the strength or clarity that arrives with it, but more importantly, a peace from dividedness. Whether resting in a hospital bed when the pain has stopped, or walking in my lover's arms as her fingers ease the worry from my head, or falling asleep with the words of someone long dead lying open on my lap. The bareness of truth and compassion is the same. It returns me to a simple, if rare, moment in which thinking and feeling and knowing and being are all the same in this enlivening moment, so hard to find and so elusive to hold. That is my silent teacher. Let's read this paragraph again. Whether resting in a hospital bed when the pain has stopped, or waking in my lover's arms as her fingers ease the worry from my head, or falling asleep with the words of someone long dead lying open on my lap. The bareness of truth and compassion is the same. I hope you could still hear. The compassion is the same. The truth and the compassion is the same. It returns me to a simple, if rare moment in which thinking and feeling and knowing and being are all the same. It is this enlivening moment, so hard to find and so elusive to hold, that is my silent teacher. The meditative exercise that were offered today asks us to close our eyes and bring into focus one thing you know from reading or studying that has helped you. Note where it comes into your awareness. Does it come alive in your head, in your heart, or in your stomach? Bring into focus one important thing you have learned from living. Oh, what a rich message today. Bring into focus one important thing that you have learned from living. And note where it comes into your awareness. Where does it come alive? Without judging either, note the sameness or difference in how these knowings live in you. In gratitude. Please visit zenfulconversations.com and sign up for my mailing list if you haven't already. In deep gratitude, we'll see you tomorrow. Namaste. Namaste.